Hello, how's everybody doing? My name is Jason Carone. I want to say welcome back to what is going to be my second speech for speech class. And today what I'm going to talk to you about is the importance of a college education and some of the exercises that I've done to help me make sure that I'm achieving my goal of a college education, but also some of the reasons that I put it off for so long. So we'll talk about that. First of all, I did want to say a quick thank you though to all of our men and servicewomen out there that are serving in the armed forces, and definitely want to say thank you for your service. Thank you for keeping me and my family safe. And over this holiday weekend, we'll definitely be thinking of you, and you'll be in our thoughts and prayers. So thank you very much for that. College education. So we talked about that initially here. So let's kind of dig into that topic a little bit. So what does it mean to you to have a college education? So think about it for a minute. Why do you have a college education, or why do you think you need one? Well, for most people, it means more money, right? I mean, that's what most people want. I would say that for other people, a college education could mean security. It could mean self-growth. I mean, having more information, being knowledgeable. There's various reasons, right, where people get college educations. But the important thing is that people find value in it. So what would you say if I told you that 29% of Americans have a college education? 29%, okay? I would say that those numbers should be pretty scary, especially with us with children. And for those of us that are just now getting our college degree, only 29% of Americans have a college education. So what I want to do is kind of dig into that a little bit further. And let's talk about some of the reasons why only 29% have a college education. Well, I would say the first thing is procrastination, right? Most of us probably get out of high school and decide, I'm going to take a little bit of break before I go to college. That's what I did. I can relate to that. Maybe some of you out there can relate to this as well. It was something that at the time I decided that, you know what, I think I'm just going to take a little break and decide what I want to do. Well, that was 14 years ago. Now I'm 34 and I'm going to college. So what I can tell you is that obviously sometimes we take a little bit longer break than we wanted to. But I wanted to also talk about some important other factors that I've realized as a father. Having two kids, a 14-year-old and a 5-year-old, I can tell you this. I have never seen my son more focused on his schoolwork. I have never seen my son come to me as much as he does when I started college. And he'd ask me, he'd say, Dad, why don't you have a college education? And I said, oh, Charlie, I just, that's my son's name, Charlie. I said, Charlie, I just something I didn't feel was important. And he said, well, what's changed, Dad? And I said, well, one, I am kind of stuck and I can't promote until I get it because my employer requires a degree as a way to promote because they want to know that you put the commitment and time into doing it. But I said the other reason is it's something that it's a goal that I want to accomplish. Both my parents have college degrees. My dad has master's degrees, multiple master's degrees, and it was something that I've always felt as a goal of mine that I want to achieve. So that kind of led me into thinking, well, how can I achieve this goal? So what I started to do is set a short-term and long-term goals, and I realized by setting short-term and long-term goals, I was able to actually focus on what I wanted to do and make it happen. Well, with my long-term goal being get my college degree, I've been going for about a year and a half, and I have about a little less than a year and a half to go before I'm actually going to have my bachelor's degree in management with a concentration in leadership. And I can tell you that the value of a college education, the value of the impression it makes on my son, the value that my family has by saying, encouraging me and saying thank you so much for doing it, it's a great thing. I got to tell you, it definitely makes an impact. So for all of you out there that don't have college degrees, for all of you out there that are working on your college degrees, keep doing it, keep being strong, keep staying focused, because in the end, we're the ones that are accountable for it. And I can tell you this, that if I had a college degree, I'd be a manager already. So I'll root for you, and you root for me. But that college degree is very, very key to our future. Thank you very much.